what you believe is always and constantly sending out a trajectory of where you're going to end up in life, whether finances, whether health, whether relationships. It's all based off what you believe. You're always trajecting some type of future, right? So what you believe now and what you're doing now, the actions that you're taking now, is sending out a trajectory of where you're going to be in the future. How many of you remember kindergarten, your kindergarten dream? You remember when we were kids and we used to have circle time, and the teacher used to ask, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? And we would raise our hand. I want to be a singer. I want to be a doctor. I want to be Superman. I want to be a lawyer. Like, we had all of these big dreams. But at one point, especially going through the indoctrination of the education system, that dumbed us down to believing that we can't do those things, right? You can't possibly be the first Black president. Tell us that. You can't possibly be Superman. You can't fly. Elon Musk is flying to space, right? Right? You can't possibly be any of those things, right? But when life happens, then we start disbelieving and disempowering ourselves and disbelieving that we can do the things that are impossible, right? But when you build a business off principles principles don't change, principles don't lie, right? What goes up eventually comes down, right? There's a good and bad, there's an up and down, there's two sides to every coin, right? Have anybody ever seen a one-sided anything? If you've seen a one-sided anything, type yes, let me know in the chat, right? Nobody has ever seen a one-sided anything because of a law called the law of polarity. Okay, law of polarity means for every one thing, there's another side to it, right? So for every positive, there's also a negative. For every good, there's also a bad. But the thing that holds us back, and let me go to my little drawing board. One of the things that holds us back from achieving and accomplishing the things are because all of the no's that we got made us a believer that everything is like nothing is possible, or only certain kind of people get certain kind of results, right? And we can't accomplish anything that we put our mind to accomplish. But I'm gonna tell you how you can accomplish anything, right? So say for instance, we all have a belief system, and all of these everybody has a belief system, right? All of these things that we believe, a lot of the things that have gone into our belief system have been things that we've been programmed to believe, right? Time is money. Well, that becomes a part of your belief system, especially if you continue to repeat that until you start deprogramming yourself to understand that time is more valuable than money. And money is really just a physical manifestation of a spiritual thing, right? Which means that money is everywhere. It's all around us, right? And we actually 3D print money and attract money into our lives based off what we would believe and who we are. Okay. So I don't want to go too deep and like let y'all be like, what are you talking about? But really, money is a physical manifestation of a spiritual thing. Here's an example. Here's an example of why I say that, right? What one thing do you know can exist in your pocket on a debit card and in the bank account at the same time, digitally? That's not a physical thing. It can't physically be in your pocket and physically be in the bank at the same time, right? That means money is a spiritual thing, right? So it's not a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing that we actually attract into our lives. So the belief system, let's talk about the belief system, right? Your belief system, what you believe, is always and constantly sending out a trajectory of where you're going to end up in life, whether finances, whether health, whether relationships. It's all based off what you believe. You're always projecting some type of future, right? So what you believe now and what you're doing now, the actions that you're taking now is sending out a projection of where you're going to be in the future, right? So who can tell me the opposite of faith? Let me know. Anybody know what the opposite of faith is? Let me know in the chat. What is the opposite of faith? Okay. Doubt. Love it. Fear, doubt, fear, doubt, fear, doubt, fear and doubt, fear and doubt. Opposite of faith, right? So can I help you? I want to help you. I want to help somebody. I'm going to help you with this. Unbelief, right? Do you not know? Somebody said doubt. I'm going to put doubt here. Do you not know that both? So here's where we've been miseducated and programmed to believe that doubt is the opposite of faith. Do you not know that both faith and doubt are both the same thing? It's a belief. Faith and doubt are both belief. Faith is the belief in the positive aspect of something. Doubt is believing in the negative aspect of something. They're both the same thing, right? So when I say the law of polarity, there's a positive and a negative. There's no one-sided anything. There's an opposite side of everything, right? There's an opposite for every action. There's a opposite reaction. So faith is the belief that you have in the positive thing that you want to achieve, right? So you believe that you can achieve something. So you're thinking positive. So you're fueling your faith with positive thoughts. Doubt is the belief in a negative thing that reels you a negative result that you do not want to achieve. But because you have doubt in the negative, you automatically achieve the negative result, right? Y'all follow me? Follow me on that? Okay, so you get to choose how you want to fuel your faith. This is one of my favorite quotes, and it's a quote by me. one of my business team members actually said, you know, that you said the most positive, powerful thing, and he wrote it down and put it on the back of his wall. Negative thoughts, excuse my writing on here, will keep you broke. If you doubt that this can work for you, you will be unable to take action. When you have faith, they say all you need is a little bit of a mustard seed of faith, right? When you have faith in the positive thing that this can happen for you, do you know what that's going to do for you? When you have faith, when you fuel your faith that this can actually happen for you, then you're going to become the person who will take the action steps. So where are you fueling your faith? Do you believe that the government has money for you? Let me know in the chat. Yes. And it's okay if you say no. If you don't believe it, that's fine too. Let me know. Do you believe it? And if you believe it, are you going to take the action regardless of what the situation and circumstance look like right now? If you believe it, it's a faith walk.